Hey, and welcome to Kallerhult Creations and another sketchbook flip through. Yay! So if you want to skip to the actual flip through, click here. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit about the sketchbook. So this is a Strathmore Watercolor Art Journal, the 400 series. It has 48 pages and 300 GSM paper. I love to put stickers on the cover of my sketchbook. So this is from Naomi Lord. This one is also from Naomi Lord. This is from Gel Arts. This is my creation. These are just random stickers. No, this one is from Schmo Draws. So this one are random creations. And then we have this one from Pen Store, my logotype. Some of my own stickers and some random. There we go. So the sketchbook itself, it's a nice format. It's bigger than A5, smaller than A4. I had a bit of issue with the paper because it has an apparent front side and back side, and I think it kind of reacts differently depending on what side you're painting on. But yeah, that's the thing with watercolor paper. That's how it works. So I have another one of these sketchbooks and I'm looking forward to try that one to see if I experience the same thing, if this one was extreme or if it's the same. So I started this particular sketchbook in February of 2017 and finished it in March 2020. So the first thing I did was to make color swatches of the watercolor palettes I had at hand. So we have the Schmincke and a Winsor & Newton one, Winsor & Newton Cotman, the Skechers Pocket Box. Then we have my White Nights watercolors, my watercolors from Flying Tiger, a bit more chalky, a palette with pearlescent watercolors, and then from my Peerless watercolors. So these are the same swatches but in different order. And then I took a reference photo of my dog Fendi and I did them in different techniques, different materials. So a Winsor & Newton with outlines, without outlines, colorful. This was outline and then adding water so it's melted away. So I tried to make a big one of the small one. Didn't finish it. Kinda wanna dive into painting this way, but yeah, didn't finish it. This is a church in the little village I live. Didn't finish this one either. I did finish this one, however. This is a semla. I have a video of this. I don't know. Did I publish it on YouTube? If I publish it on YouTube, I will leave a card up here and a link in the description. But this is like mixed media, so we have watercolor, I think I had some colored pencils and some... Is this like paint or is it Posca markers? Yeah, mixed media, semla. Here we have some chicken in gouache. I made this 2018, so I kind of jumped back and forth throughout the book, so some things are newer, some things are older. This is made, I think this is made with watercolor pencils. So I just wrote a little blurb about a page on Facebook with reference photos, and there's the photos that this one is based off on is the photos taken by Crystal Stacy. This is a red-tailed hawk. Here are some more swatches and stuff. So these are watercolor pencils, watercolor pens from Lidl. So I mixed different colors and tried them out. These are pastel chalks from Lidl, and I had some pastels from Derwent as well. Here I tried to do some kind of a night sky. I think I used these. Another gouache painting. It kind of looks better from a distance than it does close up. Here's another hawk, probably same reference, not the same reference photo, but the same photographer as the last one. I think this is my favorite spread of the entire sketchbook. So back in 2017 there was a hashtag called the Fauna Fellowship, and it was Maddie Wilson Art, Kate Kennedy Art and Kiki Tron, who started a community art project with animals. So first off we have a coatamundi, and this is fennec foxes. So this one in particular is my favorite. I painted with like India ink, I think, and then I did the shadow, and then I added the colors on top. So yeah, and here I just tried out different fine liners to see what would smudge with water and stuff. I tried out my new gouache paint, so it was this set I started off with, and then I tried, you know, mixing different colors to see. Here's a little footprint from my daughter. So this was when she was almost a year old. She's born 2016, and this was the 6th of June 2017. Here are some watercolor flowers. I was trying to become better at controlling a brush. Some more flowers, and then awesome quotes. An abandoned project. I was going to, these are stickers, and I was going to replicate them in different techniques. Didn't do that. There is a magazine called Colored Pencil Magazine, and if you completed a reference photo they put out each month and posted it on like a forum, you would get a digital free year of the magazine. So here is one of the reference photos you were supposed to draw or paint. No, draw. Here's just some sketches. This is Link, this is Fendi. She looks very weird. I like this flower with little cross hatching going on there. A narwhal. I love this. I want to make more like this, where you have like the silhouette of an animal and the skeleton inside. I made stickers with this image. We watched Planet of the Apes. So this is just, I don't know, was I sketching while I was watching it, or was it afterwards? I think it was while I was watching it, because I didn't really use any photos as reference, so this was just for that. Here's just some experimentation. I used these little paintings as a pattern for stickers. Here is an artist study of Caroline Petrovsky. She's awesome. I'll leave a link to her down in the description. So these are not my original characters or anything. It's pictures that she has drawn, and I was drawing them to see how she did them, and then to take elements that I liked to my own drawing. This was the finished piece for the collaboration between me and Steph over at The Average Artist. So it was the 100th page of a Harry Potter book. I will leave a card up here to that video. It's gonna be really fun to do this again in a couple of years when I've improved even more, because I'm not really happy with the outcome. I'm very happy with the execution of the picture, but yeah. Okay, moving on. I read a nice little article about the evolution of a new species in the Galapagos Islands, so I just did. It's not an infographic, of course it's not an infographic, but just some little doodles about things that I read. This is something I want to dive into more, like if I have an article, either, what is it called in English? Populärvetenskaplig. Like a common article or a scientific article, and then I want to illustrate it to just, you know, sketch notes. This was some preliminary work for a logotype. This was also for the logotype. Sheep for the logotype. and then unfortunately my partner's grandpa passed away, and he really loved Paternoster, this lighthouse. So I did the little cards for the funeral. So here are some more paintings for that, and this was like a color study for a commission I was gonna make. Same here, these are like color studies for a commission, and then I wrote some notes on the back side what I had been using. So this was Payne's Grey in a tube, this was Winsor Newton ink, this was White Nights Black, and I think I took photos of these and sent them to the client to see what she preferred, or if I just took a decision by myself, I don't remember. This is a gouache painting, so I just hopped onto Google Maps or Google Earth, and I was driving around looking for nice scenery, and then I painted what I saw. Then I just wanted to fill this sketchbook, so here is a llama using a Sharpie China marker, I think it's called. So for this llama I use this Sharpie Peel Off China marker, and this is, I think it's gouache, a little finch, and some inks to make this chihuahua. And then we have a puffin. I really like this one, the outcome of this one. A Scottish Terrier, and then some pattern. I think this is liquid watercolor from Flying Tiger, if I don't remember wrongly. So that was the last page. Here I just tried out some watercolor markers from Netto and alcohol markers from the same place, and then I have a bunch of sticky notes with like things I would like to do for different fur colors. Eyes from different species. Oops, and something that flew away. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little flip through of my watercolor sketchbook art journal from Strathmore. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section and I will answer you as soon as I can. Have a lovely day, keep creating, bye bye, hej då!